Hello. And my cameras, there we go. There's the camera. All right. Everything should be working. Let's get this music going. There we go. Okay. I think I got everything. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to a little mini unboxing, assembly, and painting stream. Hopefully, all of the audio is good. Hopefully, the music isn't too loud. Let's actually bring that back up. Yeah, maybe there. Yeah, I think there's probably good. All right. So yeah, jump right in. Something a little different than what I've been doing, which is obviously Total War. Been playing a fair bit of that on videos and stream, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I really want to participate in my local game store's Age of Sigmar Path to Glory campaign. And in order to do that, I have to have a 600-point army. And so I did a little bit of looking around. Oh, hold on. It says the stream something. What happened? Current bitrate is lower than the recommended. Of course it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Just seeing if it is even sending a signal anymore. Doesn't look like it. That's cool. Hello, Artem. Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Freaking... No, it's... Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Okay, I think if I go to the settings here, advanced, streaming. Oh, Paradox. Hello. Yeah. YouTube profile uses your real name. Yeah. Boy. Well, hopefully, like, how does the stream look? Does it look okay? Because it's saying that the bitrate is wonky, but I don't know if it actually is. So you'll have to let me know if we're still good, or if I need to end the stream, fix it, and then go back. Okay, so you can hear and see me just fine. Sweet. All right, we're gonna press on then. I'm at least gonna get this thing opened and unboxed, because again, I need to get started on actually painting the ogres. So we have the Ogre Maw Tribes Vanguard box. And I know there's a bit of a glare, and it's upside down for you guys. Well, no, it's not. Hey, I fixed that at least. So I believe that this is actually a like 950 point box in the current edition, the third edition of Age of Sigmar, but that will change soon because fourth edition is coming out before too long. Also, hope I don't get demonetized for a blade being in the first few seconds of this video. All right, so let's pull all the plastic off. I have not, as you can see, it's brand new. I haven't opened it at all. Let's actually go ahead and start recording here as well, because I want to be able to make a video out of this later. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh my word. How are you, Paradox? Since I didn't ask before. Also, this is my very first Warhammer miniature unboxing. So I've never seen the inside of a Warhammer box before today in person. So we're learning together. All right, so we've got this very cool pamphlet that I assume is how to put everything together and what goes with what. It looks like it's got a thing for the build variants here. That's pretty neat. So assemblies for build variants are color coded. That's pretty cool. I wanted to collect some Tomb Kings, but there are none in Age of Sigmar, so I'm slowly working on Be'lakor Daemon Army, which isn't supported by rules right now. Is that going to be supported in 4th edition? Do you know yet? Okay, so yeah, we're just getting assembly instructions, some interchangeable parts. That's cool. I'm definitely not set on kit bashing just yet. That'll come later with more experience. Paradox, have you done Path to Glory or I guess what would the equivalent be in 40K? Maybe no, Conquest is the card game, isn't it? So it was in 2nd. So if it was in 2nd, not in 3rd, maybe it will be in 4th. That would be cool. Hello, Lambda. Also, sorry for the weird like green glitch out that happens. I think it's because I'm using a GoPro as the webcam, and I think it's something to do with that. But you know, this is my first stream with this setup here. I'm not even in my normal space. I'm not at my computer desk. I've invaded Mrs. Hardbody's space, which is the living room. So, Lambda, how are you? I'm just kind of browsing through this very quickly, just to see. Just add jank. Yeah, it is. It's a little added jank. Trying to be professional, trying to be as professional as possible. How many models are in this set? 18. There are 18 models. Okay, so here we've got the War Scrolls, or the cards at least, for the different variants. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. Now we get to the actual, the actual bits. All right. I'm gonna try to. I might need to turn on this other light here. All right. I have a secondary light. It's gonna be bright as hell, but it actually works pretty well, it seems. Oh, these are. I love all these different little heads down here. Those are neat. Is that a set of ribs? What is that? I'll have to look up what that is. A little sad about how the demon miniatures look, so slowly modeling and redesigning pink horrors and bloodletters to look more like Bellicor, then print them on a 3D printer. That sounds like a lot of work. I wish you the best of luck. I want to eventually get into 3D printing, but I have not made that leap yet because money, space, and fumes are the big things stopping me there. But I really want to, because I think that I could make some pretty cool stuff. It's really warm in our apartment. Alright, so I'm assuming these are for the vultures with their big cannons and stuff. Very cool. So yeah, this whole stream is kind of meant to just be a chill vibes, like just hang out with me while I snip and file and maybe assemble a little. Maybe we'll assemble a one model, and then I'll be painting this guy, who you may have seen on my community tab, like the posts there. This frost giant. I'm gonna start painting that fella. So for now, though, let's go ahead and grab those instructions. Are you bringing my fan out to me? Man, you guys, my wife is just the best. She's the best. I want you to know that. Mrs. Hardbody. Real cool. Also. That's perfect. Thank you. There's some models in the box may have several appearances. Yeah. Yes, they do. They have some different options to put them together, which is going to be a lot of fun. The blue horrors to Bellicor, why not just add wings to the bloodletter? Oh yeah, that's for Paradox, not me. And the Warhammer minis are much smaller than I thought they were. Yeah, they are pretty small, honestly. So like for comparison, this is a regular like D&D mini. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of gray on gray happening. So this is just a regular D&D mini. Her sword got broken off, but that's a 28 millimeter base miniature. And then, so from that size, then we get this guy who's a giant, but also like a Pathfinder style miniature. But he has, I want to say it's a 48. No, that can't be right. I don't remember what size base these are. Maybe 128 millimeter. But yeah, the base, like, or the minis for Warhammer, at least for like what might be considered quote unquote medium-sized creatures, are smaller than I had thought. Okay, now here's a real question: are these labeled? Yes, they are. Okay, thank goodness. As I say, they're not labeled. This is going to be a real seek and find project here. Okay, so we need A2, which I think this is A. Where do we find the actual... oh, are all of the... Interesting. Another good conversions. Just gonna make new models. Pale horrors and shadow letters. Ooh, that actually sounds very cool. Undivided. I really wish that YouTube would move this stupid heart thing out of the way, because it's hard for me to read. Undivided and wear armor and shadow swords. Oh, that does sound pretty dope. Okay, so I think Jackson Energy. Hello, man. I really enjoy your series with Total War. Stay to it. Oh, I plan to. Yeah, this is just a little break. Why are we getting so much flickering? I don't understand. So is Be'lakor the rat god of the rat people who totally don't exist? The ROUSs? Is that his name? Also, Jackson, again, the Total War series will be continuing. I'm actually going to be doing some recording. Hopefully, probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a D&D game. I might get some recording done today. We'll see. But there will definitely be Total War videos this week. Let's put it that way. Just want to see. Yeah, I think so. Like, all of the pieces for this one dude, it looks like, are on this single sprue. Vermin Lords. Yeah, I was. So who is Be'lakor? I'm not familiar with Be'lakor. That doesn't mean much. I'm not familiar with a lot of Warhammer stuff. But okay. Woo! That was unintentional. Okay. Very bizarre. So I was trying to take the cap off of this plastic cement, and it just like flew. Yeah. The metal rod inside just went fwing. Be'lakor is one of the gods of chaos, and only demon prince of the chaos undivided. He rules over shadows, betrayal, pride, and ambition. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's why it was stuck in there. Had a bunch of shit on it. Okay, there we go. Oh. I don't think that that's supposed to go all the way down like that. Oh my goodness. Like, is this supposed to be part of the actual like glue thingy? Does it have a hole? That's the age-old question. No. It does not. Okay. Okay. This should be fine. We should be fine. Famous last words. At some point, he has to make himself the fifth god. The four gods told him he had too high an opinion of himself and expelled him. He became chaos, hating chaos. Wow. Okay. Neat. Don't glue your fingers together. I will do my best not to. Games Workshop glue is kind of horrible. Oh no! Well, that's a bummer. That's all I got. I have super glue, but not the correct tool for the job. Well, we'll make it work. So there's nothing to do but get started. My very first sprue snipping, right here, right on camera. So this would get very like zen, zoned out type of feel. Yeah. clean up these edges here. I do have a set of files as well. So we can, well, don't think it needs a lot of work, but let me, I think I put the files in a different, oh no, I put my files in a different drawer that I now have a hard time accessing. Ah, why did I do this to myself? Now I don't know where I put them. I know they're in here somewhere. There they are. I have a bunch of unpainted D&D minis that I will also be working on while working on these ogres. The pile of shame grows and grows. All right. Still small scalpel scars all over my fingers in the first months of work with minis. Oh boy. No scars. All right. Okay. So I think the ogre maw tribes spoke to me when I saw them, because they're big fat dudes who love food, and that's their whole deal. There's fat guys who like food. Like, I can relate. All right, I think next we'll take the actual like body piece out. It's so odd because like if this feels wrong, like it feels wrong to snip some of this stuff off, even though I know that it is true and correct to do. It's still, it feels weird, but we're gonna do it. I'm just trying to see the number. Oh, there it is. Like, really hard to see there. Okay. Oh gosh. Or ogreish. There's gonna be little bits of plastic all over this table that I'm gonna have to make sure I keep cleaned up, because I can just picture my doggos like scarfing down one of these and pooping it out later. That'd be great. I can relate for the most part until the cannibalism. Well, I mean, yeah, it's true for a lot of things, though. You can relate to a lot of things until it gets to the cannibalism. Yeah. He seemed like such a nice fella until the cannibalism. There we go. This is a man-eater lord model. It's a tyrant. Got a little tyrant here. What's up, Nuker? First thing you hear is pooping it out later. Yeah, I mean, welcome to Chip Stream, of course. Talk about poop. How's it going, buddy? I believe Hall & Oates had a song about being a man-eater. That's Mrs. Hardbody's purview right there, not mine. I don't know anything about Hall & Oates. But I know a thing or two about eating them. Yeah, I'll leave now. I'll leave my own home. No, I won't. I won't do it. Okay. Alright, we got a fair bit of the excess taken off. I'm looking for mold lines. Now, we got... I can't tell if that's a mold line. I don't think so. No, it's not. Like right here. When you paint, start with the regular guys to make as many mistakes as possible, and then move on to the leader. What color primer do you use? I use black. And like I have some experience with painting minis, thankfully. Also, hello, Barcotics. Bellacor's voice actor is superb, too. Who is Bellacor's voice actor? You think ogres eat a human skull? Do they poop teeth like corn kernels? I would be sad if they didn't. I would be upset if they didn't. Yeah, I think what we're probably going to end up doing, just based on time alone, is assembling this little guy, and then like doing some painting of just painting that guy. Also, oh, you're fine. You're absolutely. Adeptus Artifexus. Hello. I am doing well. Thank you for coming by. I am building the Tyrant from the Ogre Maw Tribe's Vanguard box. It's my very first Warhammer mini building. So it's going very slowly. But, you know, trying not to make a bunch of mistakes immediately. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad the algorithm is at least showing the stream to people. It's Richard Armitage, or Armitage. I know that name. Like, that name is very familiar to me, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember where I know it. Yeah, I was just telling chat a few minutes ago, Ogre Maw Tribes. He's just a little guy. But Ogre Maw Tribes is just, you know, fat guys who like food. We're glossing over the cannibalism, okay? And yeah, he's just a little guy, Nuker. He's just a little fella. If enamel behaves like corn skin, you see the shell, but enamel is notoriously horrible with acid. I mean, I'm still team teeth pooped out like corn kernels. Have I been painting minis long? I have been painting minis for a few years at this point, but I mean, I took a fairly extensive break for a while because I have a lot of trouble with carpal tunnel, and I also had to have shoulder surgery recently. There is no cannibalism in Bossing, say. What? Cannibalism. Um, like I painted, D&D minis, Pathfinder minis, that kind of stuff, for a while. This is my first time assembling miniatures. He's rolling The Hobbit that everyone knows him for. I think I haven't watched The Hobbit. I also have not watched. Wait, no, I think I watched the first Hobbit movie, but I did not watch. Oh wow, it has been almost a decade. Total Minis painted 3. Oh, you are mean. I have more than 3. It's 4. Thank you very much. No, I have quite a few minis painted. It's not my fault. My brain is mean and likes to not let me do things that I enjoy. Nuker was there for some of the very first minis I painted. He was part of the IRL D&D game where I painted my first minis. They were not great, and I have not gotten a lot better, but I enjoy it. Not a good physical combo for a painter. I've only been mini painting for a year. I love it thus far. Yeah, it's very zen. It's very just like you can kind of lose time and just zone out. That's the aspect of it I really like. And I also like, I can hold a conversation while I'm painting minis. It's not like playing a video game where you have to pause and, look at the other person. Looking at people is the detriment. That's the hardest part of conversation, really. This little guy, like that one bit there, a little bit of a pain. They got the job done. Yeah. That's all that matters. They got the job done. Okay. All the... Oh, nope. One more snippage. Just nip the tip here. Let's make sure I'm not actually... That's not actually part of the mini. It's just the sprue. I do wish they had a way to, like... color the sprue different from the mini, but I understand logistically that's impossible, because if they could do that, they could just not have the sprues at all. But it would be nice. All right, A12 is the head for this guy. Look at this fella. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that. Sub, thank you so much. Love my chill attitude. I appreciate it. Different colored sprues would be dope. Yeah. Oh yeah. Can you guys see? Framing on the GoPro is a little bit difficult. I'm gonna get a macro lens. Yeah. It's a little blurry, but I'm definitely going to get a macro lens for the GoPro so that I can film a little bit more of the up close details. Like it's doing really well for this overhead shot though. Like I'm pretty happy with it. I just want to be able to show off the details. You can just about see it, yeah. Looks like Cthulhu with a helmet. Yeah, kind of does. So what looks like tentacles is his mustache and beard. Like he's very Ba Sing Se looking fella. It's pretty cool. Like he looks very human. The design is very human. Since they're a true mini painter, have you ever been tempted to drink the rainbow cup at the end of the painting? I've not been tempted to do so, but I have almost done it. Yes, it was a close thing a couple of times where I was like, oh nope, that's the wrong receptacle for me to be drinking out of, or maybe the right one. Who knows? Maybe it would have cured What ails you? The filing, weirdly for me, is like the most stress-inducing part because I'm always worried I'm going to damage the actual mini, which I understand is kind of funny for like ogres, like damaging them, but still, the Forbidden Brown Wawa Sheets is better. Yes, the Forbidden Brown Wawa was almost the chosen one. So close, so close. All right, let's get this arm out of here. How's the music for everybody? Is it okay? I think I might try to find more of like a rock playlist next time. But I think this is okay for now, at least. Ogre armor isn't perfect. Plus, they're like us, damaged on the inside and outside. You're not wrong. Yes, there should be music coming through, Nuker. Is there not? It's very quiet. I would hope. Because I didn't want to have to scream over it. But if it's... that's a problem. You hear no music either. Oh, no. What the hell? Just my sultry voice. Well, there's been music playing this whole time, and for whatever reason, it's not coming through to you guys. I can hear it. Okay, let me... oh, wait, because it's set to monitor only. Oh, my God. Wow, I'm a... yeah, there's a drum beat, yeah. Oh, no, I haven't set to monitor and output. Again, it's very quiet. Hold on, let me turn it up, see if you can hear it now. Let me know. Pro Strimmer Man, that's me. I'm gonna turn it back down. Okay. Okay, so I'll turn it up for you guys and just turn my own volume down. Yeah, it's meant to be quiet, just as a little ambiance. A little ambiance. I should probably be assembling this before, like, clipping out more sprues, but nah. We ball. Screw it, we ball. I have to be slightly more mindful of my language these days because of YouTube and its weird algorithm nonsense. And also, I don't really want to just be the, oh, you know, the guy who paints minis and swears a lot. We'll do it live, literally. You know, I have more to offer than just a potty mouth. Not much, but a bit. Okay, it's wild to me that the hammer comes in two pieces. Like that's crazy. I got around to watch me again. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciated the Deptus. I usually just do like Total War videos, so if you like Total War Warhammer, then check those out. All right, there we go. It's our very first. Okay, I'm gonna get high as fudge. Look at that. We assembled a hammer. We did it, guys. We did it. We put a hammer together. Smells good. Smells like acetone or acetate. whatever it is. Do play it myself. Anyways, bye. Bye. Have a good day. All right. Let's see. We're gonna do arm next, maybe. Put his little armies inside of his little sleeveys. No. No, I don't want to do that yet. I actually want to get his belly on him first. Hammer! Sweet, sweet vapors. Yeah, they would be familiar to you, Nuker. Smells a lot like propyl bromide. Actually, let's put his footsies on him before we do anything else. He needs his little leggies. And if you look, he's standing on a tactical rock. Careful, small pieces are a choking hazard. I have experience dealing with small pieces, so I'm all good. Oh, and I don't need any help choking. That's hurtful but true, Nuke. Hurtful but true. As with many things, hurtful but accurate. I understand why people would put like metal rods in these minis now. All right. I will never miss you. Wait. Why would you miss it? Is it gone? Did you guys finally start using a different chemical? Now, here's a little bit of issue that I have. And again, I don't think you can see it very well here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Oh, hold up. Hold up. I gotta stop fiddling. Because I almost had an oopsie. Almost had a whoopsie daisy there. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. He's a one-legged fella right now. The improvisator said, well, we had to move the waste barrel to the outside shed. And guess who made us move it? Oh, yeah. A happy little accident. I don't know how happy that would have been. That would have been pretty unfortunate. I mean, what I was trying to point out is that there's still a gap in between, like, where the boot connects to the upper leg. So I don't know if like just putting a little bit more plastic glue on that and just kind of like feathering it maybe would help, or if I just need to not worry about it. I might just not worry about it, like being totally honest. I think I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay. Also, I have to remember that I'm sitting very far back when compared to where my camera is. Okay. All right, here we go. You guys are staring at his taint. It will fill in with the primer later, hopefully. That's the hope. You guys are now a bunch of taint watchers. How do you feel about that? So I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this process so far. Like I'm 40 minutes into something that will take me weeks at this point. But yeah, so far I'm digging it, and I'm gonna let this continue to dry while we get some more stuff cut off of the sprues. Better than a taint or liquor? I mean, I guess it depends on whose taint it is. If it's the taint of chaos, you can miss me with that. Mrs. Hardbody has been very patient with your old pal's new hyperfixation. It has been, it's been intense. Like camping. But, you know, with money. It's a journey to Flavor Town. Especially right after a workout. Num num. Awful. Terrible. Yeah, let's get these off of here, and then we'll worry about cleaning up the sprue bits. This is the piece that I'm genuinely the most excited about, like getting attached. This big old freaking glaive here, like this thing is dope. Ogres are greasy. Hashtag not my ogres. I don't know. So Paradox, do you have a use for discarded sprues? I've seen some people like make terrain and stuff out of them, which I thought was pretty neat. Hashtag fake news. Not all ogres. Come on, buddy. Gracie, yes, there's a chance you might find a gold tooth or regular teeth. If you're finding regular teeth, we discussed this before, you've gone a little too far. Oh, it's disgusting. That's gross. You guys, why can't you be more mature? Use them sometimes for testing paints and primers. Oh yeah, that's... I genuinely did not think about that particular use case. I immediately went to terrain as the go-to like use for discarded sprues. But yeah, I think using them for testing would be very good. Very good. A little more clipping. My hands are they're still too far back. You guys can't see crap. So sorry. You guys gotta yell at me when I do stupid stuff like that. Mentally I'm 5. Physically I could be a dad. Yep. I'm 84 years old. It feels like. Again with the teeth. Okay. All right, are we secure? Nope, not quite. Man, how long does this stuff take to fully dry? I'm ready to do some more work. Resisting urge to roast streamer. Yeah, roast streamer. I mean, the ogres would probably enjoy it. Roast streamer is probably pretty good. Delicioso. Kind of wish you could call an man playing with toys right now. Very fair. You know, you got me. You got me. That's fair. Alrighty. These horns are going to be a real pain in the nutsack. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, they've got little grooves on them. Oh, that's neat. Okay. It's not going to be as difficult as I thought. That's cool. That's really cool that they have those to help you place them properly. Is building the same as playing? I mean, yeah. In this case, I would say yes. Little bits of plastic. I'm probably inhaling about a pound of microplastics every time I assemble one of these miniatures. Also, do you guys say miniatures or miniatures? Because hearing people say miniatures drives me crazy. It's miniatures. Okay, so we got to put this on, and then no. All right, which piece goes on first? Yeah, definitely the cape. Definitely the cape. All right. So thin, thin, thin. Just want thin veneers. Like my sanity and the appearance thereof. We would just call them figures. Miniatures is too many syllables. It is a lot of syllables. You're not wrong there. You should call them figures. Just some figures. I think I'm going to need to designate a crappy little brush over here to like take off the excess cement. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is, as anyone who has put together, which is why I just call them minis. Yeah, fair. Anyone who has put together Warhammer minis, or minis of any kind, probably could have told me. This is taking a lot longer than I initially thought it would. I thought, an hour, I'll have a mini put together. No. I also didn't factor in how long it takes this plastic glue to set, but that, let's be honest, is the least of my follies. Oh. Alright, hold up. Oh, it's because desktop audio is being a weirdo. Alright. Let's see if the music is still coming through. Is the music still coming through? Some miniatures probably don't want to fully assemble them. It would be difficult to paint them. That is also very fair. So that was actually something not so jumbled, just my brain. That was something that Mrs. Hardbody had asked about, like whether people paint minis like while the minis are still on the sprues. Like if you could just, so I think like priming would be fantastic to do while everything's still on the sprue, right? Is there a reason that you wouldn't do that? Oh, well, I guess if you prime and then you clip and then you file, then you've got to go back and like touch up the areas where you've filed it down and eliminated some of the paint, right? That's probably a reason for that. But there are people that flat coat minis before unspruing. Okay. I've never seen anyone do it, so I'm just like, oh yeah, it could not fit together. I did not think of that. That is a good point. Man, you guys are so smart. This is why I ask people things before just assuming. I think that this guy could be fully assembled without too much fear of not being able to paint him later. The only part that gives me a little bit of pause in that regard is this arm, because if this arm yes you can. I'm trying to see exactly how this arm is supposed to fit to begin with. I think it's supposed to be like bent backwards like this, but that's a very weird. Oh, no, it's supposed to be like this. I do not have an airbrush. I did have one, but I never used it, so I sold it to a friend. And now kinda wishing that I hadn't, but you know, it's fine. Oh, I see. Okay, I see how it fits together. Yeah. So I was trying to like bring this forward and do it all kinds of different ways, but it fully, like his arm is all the way back. Again, the framing is still a bit of an issue. I apologize. Yeah, but I don't know if this is going to be too much of a problem to paint, because like all of this is still one piece anyway. But like getting the underside of the shaft of the hammer might be a bit of a concern. But I kind of just want to put them together and like just deal with it. Like I'll just figure it out. I want to have something assembled. But it's not, I don't want to assemble at the cost of like it actually looking good when I paint it later, you know? I'll leave that for now. I'll leave that part for now. So now we've got these pieces, which is the metal on his belly. So that just kind of fits over his belly and locks in there. This one might be good to paint separately before putting it together, because there's a couple of small bits like on the sides here, and this pistol in particular could be a real pain in the ass to try to paint. Oh god, later on. So I think I might leave that for painting. Or leave that until it's painted, rather. But I can put these little horns on. Can put these on the belly so that they can be painted alongside of the rest of the belly when it's ready to go. Woo, getting those fumes. So that's a good thing there's a fan pointed at me now. I didn't realize how fumey the glue was gonna be. I also didn't realize what a pain that was gonna be. There we go. I have some tweezers out here just in case, but you can paint the arm and cloak separately as well. Oh, Mrs. Hardbody got a new phone and it just came in. She's very excited. Paint the arm and cloak separately as well. Just attach horns and arms on. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. Like I think I'm gonna attach his head as well. YouTube, there are 5 fans pointed at you. Yeah, it is. So, just real talk for a second. It is very interesting to see how, like, my normal, like, fan base, big air quotes, my normal audience, like, is here for the total war, it seems, and that's pretty much it. Just DM'd a small trickery. Don't know if it'd be useful. Well, let's find out. Let's check this trickery here. Oh, magnets. So the magnets just to like hold the models in place. Because I've seen people like putting magnets like on the bottoms of magnets, and then like a magnet sheet like on the inside of a bin, and so you just put the minis on there, and they stick and stay, and it's very a secure way to transport them. So is that what you would use the magnets for? Because I'm trying to, it's hard to tell if there are other. Oh wait, these are these the same? Oh, I see. So magnets, so you could take like the arm of one mini, yeah, and make different variants of them. Oh, that's a really cool. That is a really cool use case for those tiny little magnets. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, I think we're gonna put the head on. Head on. Apply directly to forehead. I hate my brain sometimes. All right. Come on, little guy. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I like the way this mini looks. Again, let's see. Yeah, once it's base coated and then dry brushed, I think it'll be even better. Okay, and then I'm also gonna paint this piece separately, I do believe. Wait. Oh, okay. So I won't lie, there's one thing about like these minis. Oh, are there ogre women? I don't know. I would assume so. but they might be like dwarves in Lord of the Rings, where they're indistinguishable from the men. It's the beards. But like, I don't like that some of the parts of the mini are halved. Like, you can see these skulls, there's nothing there. Like, they look really cool from one side. Oh, you need to see the taint again? Well, unfortunately, we are no closer to an answer. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I understand why they did that from like a manufacturing standpoint, but I don't like it from a consumer standpoint. So, do I want to put this arm on? I think so. I think it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt anything to put that one on there. So let's get that done. The only ones that I'm not putting on are the ones that are going to make it more difficult to paint later, and this won't hurt anything. Inconclusive, yeah, it was. But I was saying earlier, like it's very interesting to me how many people are like just around for the Total War series and not like really anything else, which is fine. Like, I'm not knocking that. I have certain YouTubers and streamers that if they did something other than what I would normally watch them for, I probably wouldn't watch the new thing. That's fine. It's just interesting, like how many people are only interested in like the Total War videos versus like art streams or any other game really. So I just find it a bit interesting. Ogres spawn like greenskins. They might be a different type of fungus. Ooh, maybe there are ogre spores. It's possible. It's possible. All right. So the big pauldron goes over here. I like big pauldrons, and I cannot lie. You other ogres can't deny. Or actually, does it go over here? Yes. Interesting. It would be interesting to see that. I don't think ogres are canonically sexed up like that. I mean, maybe. Did you say sexed? Oh. Set up like that. See, the little heart in the way. I thought it said sexed. And I was like, well, I mean, maybe. You don't know what those ogres do. You'll remember. Ogres, that they're a very old race. Younger than lizard men, but older than elves and men. That's awesome. I love that. Good for them. I love that they're older than elves. Elves get to be the oldest in so many lore. You can't see it. It's on my OBS chat. I'll take a picture and show you. Yeah, it's not on your screen. It's only on mine, of course. Need to update my prescription. Maybe. Okay. I want to figure out what else I'm doing. I'm not putting this arm on yet, just to make it a little easier to paint the cloak here. I'm not putting these on yet, but because I'm not putting the arm on yet, I can't put this pauldron on, or these these backing pieces are going to be way too fragile for me to try to dry brush those while they're attached. So that'll need a dry brushing very carefully apart from the rest of the Mini. But I think we can put this one on, like this little tiny pauldron. And then after that, I'm pretty much done with assembling for now, until I get some base coat down, which I don't think is going to happen in this. Well, I know it's not going to happen in this video. As Nuker can attest, as you all know, I have to be very careful with how long I stream for, or how long I do anything really. But streaming in particular seems to really make my body mad for some reason. Could just dip the back part in the primer since it doesn't have a lot small cracks for the primer to get into, rather than brush it. My primer is just a bottle, so I wouldn't be able to dip it. But yeah, I think at that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today. I mean, we're at 1 hour and 11 minutes. Made it a decent time before knocking off. Didn't get any painting done, unfortunately, but that's okay. For now, it's, you know, we're learning, a lot of learning. So, all right. I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it there. So we got a Mini mostly assembled, which I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, made progress. It's very cool. This process is quite enjoyable. It would be. Yeah, I'm looking forward to putting together some more of these little guys and getting them on a tabletop. You don't eat the model before we next see it. I'll try. I'll really try not to eat the model. Can I drink the glue? Is that okay? All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Even though it's a departure from the norm, videos of the Total War series will be coming out as of, you know, this upcoming week. Probably won't be one tomorrow, but then Tuesday and on we'll be back to a fairly regular release schedule. If you're a channel member, you get access to those videos 24 hours in advance. So, you know, hammer that membership button. All right, I'm gonna go leave now. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. And until I see y'all again, I hope you have a real nice fucking day. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.